You know, the conversation has gone on for a couple of years, and the timing just didn't seem right. And now Lizzie is turning 30, and for me, she was everybody's best friend, and she was there for such pivotal moments in their preteen life. And entering your 30s is a really big deal. And I think I think Disney agrees, but I think it's just the right time for her to step back in and to have her go along with you in your 30s. And, all of the fun times and all of the big monumental moments and all of the challenges that you're faced with, I just thought that there was such opportunity there for her to be grown up and for her to be there for women again. We haven't started filming yet. I am working really closely with the creator of the show, Terry Minsky, who's absolutely brilliant. And, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated. I'm like, where is she in there? She is in there, she is me. When I was 13 shooting the show, it was such a big part of me, and I really just brought to the table myself. And so I just have to tap into that and be really authentic. Our lives are very different. She's not a mother, I'm already a mother. But I think that's, what's exciting is to step into someone else's world who's a little bit different looks a little different than yours. But I can't wait. I can't wait for her adventures. I can't wait for her heartbreak and to see her goals and to see what she's done. I think there's a lot of questions that need answering, and a lot of new things on the horizon for her. Her career at the start of the show is an apprentice to a fancy New York City decorator. And, we toyed around with her being like a fashion designer, because obviously that was a big part of the show. And I'm like, I think that's too obvious, So she has a few really cool quirks, and her job is really cool, but she still hasn't totally found her way. And that's going to be part of the journey. Obviously the cast is the whole cast is such a big part of the show, and I think we have a lot of surprises in store for viewers. I think that Lizzie would be a little scared of Kelsey, but yes, I think they would be friends. We don't go into how Lizzie got to New York, or how long she's been there, and she probably isn't going to stay there for very long. Which is one of my favorite parts of the first episode. But I think they'd be friends. I think Lizzie's gotten pretty cool. She still has her 13-year-old animated self that babbles in her head, and that's the voice that you hear that adult Lizzie would like to say out loud but can't. And she's still 13, which is my favorite element of the show, because I feel like I still have my 13-year-old self in there, telling me I'm not cool, and or speaking the truth when it can't be spoken. And I'm trying to think what else I can give away. Not much. There's still a lot of question marks. So my son Luca is 7, and I've recently started talking to him about Lizzie McGuire and showing him little clips on YouTube. And we were just in Hawaii for a week, and obviously lots of phone calls about the announcement and all of that stuff was going on. And so I was playing him a clip. What episode was it? He got really into it, and then he was like, and I'm done. I think he's pretty fascinated to see me so young, but looking pretty much not looking the same, but obviously he knows that's his mom, but he got kind of over it fast, which is funny. He's just not there yet. He's super into Marvel, so being here today has been very exciting. And I feel like I need to let him know what the show was that kind of started it all for me, and what's going to happen when the second phase of that is happening. He's aware of the vocal talents. He's sweet. He's actually one of my #1 fans, and I told you we were just in Hawaii, and we were there with a bunch of family friends, and we sent our kids off to camp one day where they went off of the resort and went to different beaches and surfed and explored, and it was a treasure hunt, and the guys that took them were so sweet, and I was there to pick him up, and the guy was like, so Luca wanted to listen to your songs the whole way home in the car. And I was like, I'm so embarrassed by this, but also he's representing, Yeah, I think that he thinks I'm cool now, which is awesome. I'll take that for as long as I can have it,